Hey, what's going on, Archons? Time for another bag of decks. Let's see what we got going today. All right. So, what have we got here? Ooh, Saurian, Sanctum, and Logos, which means that's probably Mass Mutation, I'm guessing. Yeah. I mean, Saurian and Sanctum, it's got to be that, right? Calder, Blank Point, Demolisher. And yeah, we got new drawing this time. All right, let's try and get this open here. Get the scissors out. Ease the process. All right, so okay, gotta struggle with this always, right? Okay, so let's get down the Archon card. Got autoencoder, daughter, diametric charge, eclectic inquiry, effervescent principle, Quixo, standardized testing, discombobulator, Novu. We got Positron Bolt, Cyberclone, and onto Sanctum, Champion Anaphale with a capture, Fangs of Jizzleheart, Jizzleheart Zealot, Seeker of Truth, Squire Alice, Bring Low with a damage pip. Got Free Markets, Jizzleheart Standard. Oh, that could be interesting. And then we got Gorm of Ohm, Mighty Lance, and on to Dinos with the Axiom of Grisk, Citizen Shrix, Cornichcon Octavia, Defense Initiative, Perfectus Ludo, Sagittarius Gaze, Spoils of Battle, Blast from the Past, City State Interest, Pterodactyl, Optogorkus, and Monument to Octavia. All right. Sorry, I had a little technical difficulty there. All right, we're back here with this fantastic deck. I think it's really interesting. What do I like about it? Well, right off the top, the first thing that really stood out to me was actually the ability to have this fun way of having Jizzleheart Standard go really nicely with the old Spoils of Battle and City State Interest. I think that's going to make some very interesting decisions here. Plus, you got the Optogorkus, which makes the destroyed thing really potent, which is really nice, especially if you haven't got your Ludo out yet, because then you can save your Ludo to come to the rescue. And then all the Ember on Gorkus, you can just sacrifice this and get yourself into a good situation where that Ember is not going to your opponent. Obviously, Defense Initiative is really nice as well. You get the nice board control here with Axiom of Grisk. You got the diametric charges, standardized testing, Positron Bolt. What else is in here? That's Mighty Lance. So you got a lot of stuff here, a lot of good board control, which is nice. The autoencoder is really nice as well. I mean, it's going to make anything that you're not keen about, just you can pitch it. Because there may be times like standardized testing is not going to put in the work you want. Same with what else in here could be just an auto pitch. I mean, Axiom of Grisk might get pitched potentially depending on how the board state is. I really like Pterodactyl with Blast from the Past. That's a really fun combo, really nice creature power. Obviously, you need to have that in play, but there's a lot of good targets for that, especially if you get back other dinos as well. And I mean, there's some dinos you would want to get back. I think Ludo being one of them, Shrix being another potentially, if you want to go that route. I'm even a fan of using it as a really strong removal where you just discard your Pterodactyl from your hand and then play Blast from the Past. Obviously, Daughter is really great. There's a nice amount of pips in here. Not the highest creature count, which is fine. I think it doesn't matter. I think the creatures that are here are actually really good. The taunts is going to be nice to set up some plays for creature stuff here. The Jizzleheart Zealot, is fine. You know, it is what it is. It does its thing, and you move on. The Bring Low is nice. Scaling Ember Control there. Scaling Ember Control here. You'll love to see it. This deck feels very, like, even though it doesn't have a high creature count, I feel that what it does have, like, it has some burst. I just feel like it's got a lot of good pieces to come together, which is really nice. So I'm a fan of this deck. I think it's going to be really fun to play. I'm curious the autoencoder though, because there's nothing like there's only a couple cards I could see. So I kind of want to play this and see how I want to utilize that. And maybe getting rid of Sanctum creatures, although I feel like the Sanctum board is where I may be staying. Definitely not in Logos. Logos board is not great. You may even want to actually, you know what? Here it is. The Novu Dynamo is really nice to discard from your hand with autoencoder to set up some other turns, but I'm not quite sure what you would discard is the only problem. Because there's a lot of pips on all the cards. I could see you getting rid of your Sanctum creatures, keeping just like your Anaphales, and getting rid of like I don't care about the Zealot that much. The Seeker of Truth, Squire Alice is pretty okay with the capture, but I mean not necessary. Obviously, Gorma Ohm for some artifact control is great, and yeah, the Dinos I kind of am liking the Dino Suite a little bit, but you know what? The problem here is this deck does not have a lot of board presence just due to low creature count, but what you can get on board will be really strong. Decent power. So yeah, let's see who this deck is going to. Calder, the Blank Point Demolisher. All right, so here we go. Let's see who we're pulling out of the Saurian prize pool today. All right, and we got Peter Hardy. Congratulations, Peter. You have won yourself a Mass Mutation deck. Get at me when you see this. Actually, I'll hit you up on the Patreon site as well. If you wish to win some of these decks, then become one of my Patreon supporters. $3 a month gets you an entry every month to possibly win a deck. Thanks everyone for all your support, and as always, folks, may your ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one.